In this video, we are going to learn how to use the Lambert W function to solve an equation in which the unknown quantity occurs both in the base and in the exponent. Here is an example. The unknown quantity here is x and it appears both in the base and in the exponent. So how do we find the value of x? We have x to the power of 3. When we transfer this to the right hand side, we have 3 to the power of x. Now let's take the cube root of both sides. Take cube roots. If we do that, we're gonna have x to the power of 3 times 1 over 3 equals 3 to the power of x times 1 over 3. From here we have x because this guy cancels each other, so this equals 3 to the power of x over 3. Now let's divide both sides of this equation by 3 to the power of x over 3, so we will get x over 3 to the power of x over 3 equals 3 to the power of x over 3 over 3 to the power of x over 3. This implies x over 3 to the power of x over 3 is equals to 1 because this guy cancels each other. Now recall that whenever we have, let's say we have a over b to the power of n, this is the same thing as writing a times b to the power of minus n. That is when this denominator goes to the top. So using the same approach here, we will get x times 3 to the power of minus x over 3 equals 1. Also, recall that whenever we have e to the lane x is simply the same thing as x. So now using the same approach for this guy, we will get x times e to the lane this guy 3 to the power of minus x over 3, which is equals to 1. This implies we have x times e to the. Now recall that whenever we have lane a to the power of b is the same thing as b times lane a. So using this property for this power, we will get minus x over 3 times lane 3, which is equals to 1. So this implies x times e to the minus x lane 3 over 3 is equals to 1. Nothing has changed. Now let's multiply both sides. So multiply by minus lane 3 over 3. When we do that, we get x times minus lane 3 over 3 times e to the minus x lane 3 over 3 equals 1 times minus lane 3 over 3 minus x lane 3 over 3 times e to the minus x lane 3 over 3 is equals to minus lane 3 over 3. Now let's recall the definition of our Lambert W function. Recall that the Lambert W function is given by w of x exponential x be equals to x. Even let's say we have Lambert W function of y exponential y is also the same thing as y. So let's have that property in mind. This implies, let's take the Lambert W function of both sides. So we get w of minus x lane 3 over 3 times exponential x lane 3 over 3 equals w of minus lane 3 over 3. So applying this Lambert W function formula to this left hand side, you observe that this whole guy here is y, this exponent is y. This implies we're gonna have minus x lane 3 all over 3 is equals to w of minus lane 3 over 3. So now this implies when we take a cross multiply, we're gonna have minus x lane 3 is equals to this guy 3 times w of minus lane 3 over 3. When we divide both sides of this equation by minus lane 3, we're gonna have x equals 3 times w of minus lane 3 over 3, everything over lane 3. Don't forget the negative sign. If you plug this guy into Wolfram Alpha, you will get x to be approximately equals to 2.47805. So this is the required solution. That's it. Thanks for watching.